Hi, and welcome to Wednesday's Wisdom. So, today I'm going to follow up with what we talked about yesterday in the tongue. Although this verse doesn't necessarily specifically say the tongue, it is referring to what we say. And so, I'm going to read Ephesians 4:29, but I'm going to read it in two versions of the Bible. The first one is in the New Living Translation, and it says, "Don't use foul or abusive language. Let everything you say be good and helpful, so that your words will be an encouragement to those who hear them." And then in the NIV, it says, "Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen." Okay, so for the word unwholesome talk, or the phrases unwholesome talk or foul abusive language in Greek, it's sapros. Sapros. I'm going to spell that. It's Sapros. And in this verse, it specifically means bad, rotten, and decayed. So, on the other hand, later on in the verse, it talks about encouragement or benefit. And in Greek, for this verse, that word is charis, charis, which means grace, favor, or kindness. And this particular verse, it's specifically meaning grace. So the verse really is saying that our words should give grace to those who are listening to us. So what message are we sending to people when they're listening to us speak? Are we sending a bunch of bad stuff, negative and full of decay and rotting? Or are we giving them grace by what we are saying? We're supposed to be building each other up and lifting each other up. So much easier said than done, especially when we're in the midst of someone, maybe we're being attacked or someone's not being kind. And the reason, really, quite honestly, the reason I'm teaching on this particular subject this week is because I need to study on this for myself, because my tongue can get me into so much trouble. And my goal is to be using my words in an uplifting fashion. And I find the more I'm studying on something, the more real it becomes to me. So on that, I'm going to leave you for today. I encourage you, look up different verses on the tongue, or what things we say. Um, it is so important, as believers, the things that come out of our mouth. And the Bible is so full of verses talking about lifting each other up and controlling the tongue, that it's obviously very super important, something that we really need to start gaining control over. And I'm speaking primarily for myself. So you guys have an amazing day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow about another verse on the tongue. Bye.